Hey there, everyone. I'm going to talk about some examples of using rules of exponents. So in this first one, we kind of got a couple different rules going on. First thing I'm going to see is I see a lot of negative exponents, so I want to use the negative rule to adjust that. So if I've got x to the negative 9 here, and I've got x to the negative 7 on the bottom, well, the negative rule says we can flip them, right? We can flip the numerator and denominator. So we've got I can rewrite that as x to the 7th times y to the 3rd over x to the 9th times y to the 8th. Well, now I've got some x's on top and some x's on bottom and some y's on top and some y's on bottom. So we got the quotient rule going on where we can now simplify some stuff. So x to the 7th over x to the 9th, I can rewrite as x to the 7 minus 9. And then y to the 3rd over y to the 8th, I can rewrite it as y to the 3 minus 8. So after simplifying, we got x to the negative 2, y to the negative 5. Well, and I got to do that negative exponent rule again. So I can rewrite it as 1 over x squared y to the 5th. So that's our final answer. We can't combine them anymore. So in the second one down at the bottom, we've got a quantity, 5xy to the cubed, all of that to the negative 2. So I see that negative on the outside. First thing I want to do, let's flip it all over. So 1 over 5xy cubed, all of that to the positive 2 now. So I use that negative rule, negative exponent rule. Now I have the power rule on the bottom. So let's rewrite the bottom as 1 over, well, we got to make sure we do everything on the inside squared. So 5 squared is 25, but I'll rewrite that after. X, well, let me write it this way. This is this x to the nothing is the same as writing x to the first, right? If there's nothing there. So using that power rule, then we can say x to the 1 times 2, and then y to the 3 times 2. So I'm going to rewrite that as 1 over 25x squared y to the 6th. And then there's nothing else I can do to simplify, so that ends up being our final answer.